Good morning, good evening. Finally, I have a moment where I can sit down and do this reading for you guys. It's been a little bit of a hectic day, and the next 2 readings, so for Tuesday and Wednesday, are going to be pre-recorded because I'm not home. I am actually on the day that we have the Jupiter Cassimi, the luckiest day for all of us in 2025. I'm going to get my ears pierced once again, so I have 3 piercings. I'm so excited. It has annoyed me for a while now. I only have 2. So that is happening on the luckiest day of 2025, which is going to be interesting. And then I'm going to hang out with Kiri and meet Kiri's new baby, because Kiri and the boyfriend got a cat. So you guys are going to meet Gaia in the vlogs, because I obviously will vlog. So that's just a little info. I know. What's the big wasps? Anyway, these past days has been very eventful. I feel like I haven't spoken with you guys for some days, but I don't think that's true. But everything that I speak of, there's always a reason behind it, because it might connect with some of you, what you're going through. So you guys remember that I have had this thing with my back for weeks now, and yesterday I found out that it's something called the fascia, something. It's something that's in between the shoulder blades, and it's connected with emotions. It's tension from past trauma or past emotions that we're still holding on to, and it can be stuck there. So yesterday I tried to research some yoga poses that I could do so that I could stretch it out, but no matter what I tried, it didn't work. And then I did the thing that I always forget, and I always remind you guys to ask help from your spirit team, from guides, and from, I think in spirit terms we call them spirit runners. Like, they're just ready to help us. And you can ask help no matter if you are in the store looking for cheese, or if you have a medical situation. That sounds dramatic, but if you have pains or something, you can ask for help. And I did that. I was like, okay, what can I do to release this, to make this get better? And some minutes after, there was a thought popping up to massage it away with a massage machine, I guess you can say. And it's so funny because this back massage machine is one that I gave my mom for Christmas, but she never got to use it because she died in January. So that machine has been stored away in a box, still wrapped. Didn't really know what to do with it. And when I got the thought, I knew exactly where it is, even if it has been stored away for 4 years now, I believe. 5 years actually, I think. Crazy to think about, it's 5 years ago that she passed away. Damn. But then I was like, okay, so how should I do this? Because, you know, I don't want to ask for help. I'm someone who just want to fix things by myself. So my idea was to sit on a chair, put the pillow, I actually have the pillow here to help my back, and then put the massage machine like in between my back and the pillow, and then try to find the spot where the pain is. And instantly when I did that, I started crying. And I was like, what the hell is happening? Is this normal? And came to find out that obviously, and it makes sense, the area is connected with emotions that's being stored. So when I start to massage that area and loosen it up, emotions are also building and being released. So that was a crazy experience for me. So my back is still sore. I still have moments where it tenses up, and then I know I need to just relax and release. And something else happened actually today that also made me emotional, but it also made the area very tense, which again, there is a release but also a realization with this. I got a very emotional message, but also some sad news from one of my clients that I have had for a very long time, since he was a teenager actually. And I have always seen her as a daughter in a way, and have always been very protective over her. But she sent me a message where she thanked me for the role that I had played in her experiencing love and care in the age of 17. And I got so emotional when I read her message. She also shared some very sad news. She lost someone very, very close to her. And all this with like her thanking me. And also she wrote another message where she went deeper into the role that I have played in her life. I had a moment after where I said to myself, I'm finally being seen. I'm finally being seen. And once again I burst into tears. But this whole process made me realize that we don't always see the impact that we actually have in people's life, even if it's many years ago, because it's many, many, many moons ago since she was 17. And it made me realize that we should never forget that impact that we have on people. And that is also why we should never give up. That is why we should keep being smiley and nurturing, even if there is people that we try to nurture and they don't nurture us back. Then obviously we know that they are maybe not supposed to be in our life. But those experiences sometimes does make us not be so giving, right? But we should always be giving, but with boundaries and with thought. With thought. What am I actually saying? But I wanted to share this with you guys because that was just the whole experience for me. And it has opened up something I'm not quite aware of. But it has also made me realize the purpose that I have when it comes to being nourishing and helping and, you know, guiding also you guys. It's for me a big gift that I actually have the ability and also this platform to do this, besides the people that I have in my real world that I can guide and nurture. So it's been a very emotional day, plus the fascia, whatever you call that thing that I have. I don't know if I've ever experienced a pain burn like that. I probably have, but damn, it also actually makes me remember to breathe deeply. And for the past weeks I think I have lost a little bit track on actually nurturing myself. So it makes sense that everything had to collide and I had to have this tension and the burn for me to realize that something needs to change. I know I've been speaking for probably, I don't know, 10 minutes or something, but I feel this was actually very important to say, because I know my life and my situations are always a reflection or a mirror for a lot of you guys, so pay attention. It could be a reminder to you to pay attention to the impact you actually have on people, even if you might not feel it, right? It might be something that happens this week where someone actually points out the impact and the role that you have had. It's interesting because with the cards that came up for the week ahead, there is a lot of that energy here. There's just so much happening. Also, we had this summer solstice yesterday. I didn't even realize that. And we have a freaking new moon in Cancer this week. Yes. And then the you just stay over there, thank you. I have my wasp spray. Only for the wasps. Okay. Anyway, and then we have the Jupiter Cassimi, the luckiest day. So this week is going to be packed full of magic and happenings. I don't think that we will be fully aware of the impact of this week until it actually happens. So with the cards and with the intuitive messages that came through, by the way, I'm holding citron, so I do feel that citron is a crystal or sunstone that you should have on you this week ahead. But there is a sense here, and you will have a sense that things are shifting, things are clearing, things are starting to make sense, things are starting to move. It might happen behind the scenes, like I feel there is a lot of work happening behind the scenes, but it will also be visible for you. And I also feel like people in your life are going to start playing different or new roles. And let me just show the cards because I don't think I actually did that. First of all, we have the King of Cups. I used this like lovely tarot that I actually got from one of you guys. It's very summer-like. But King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Chariot are the cards for the upcoming week ahead. There are supportive energies coming in. There are new, what do you call that, alliances? I don't know why it feels wrong to say. People that you get together with and create new things, plan new things. Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting because with the Chariot we do have Cancer, and we have the Cancer new moon. With Pisces we have Pisces. With the High Priestess we have Pisces, and obviously we have a King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So there is a lot of emotions, or there could be something with a water sign, someone who has water in their chart. Then it's very dominant, or someone who reflects your emotions. I also see that support is probably going to show up unexpectedly this upcoming week. Hidden knowledge might be revealed. And finally, momentum and speed is going to start showing up, building up after a period of being more inward. Yeah, more quiet, assessing. Also, now that the Chariot is the last card here, it does ask you to trust where you're going. Trust where you're going this week ahead. There's also with the High Priestess like an inner knowing, or you predicted something, or you knew something would happen. It's happening. Just realizes he also has orange hair. Exciting. Pay attention to pink and stars and waves, maybe even clouds. And also there is this energy of like things changing suddenly, maybe even the weather, but there is a purpose behind it. I also feel now that the King of Cups is here that there might be someone who has a very calm energy, someone who is emotionally mature and emotionally present, who is going to offer you help, advice, someone who really shows their true care towards you. It can be male and it can be female. you could obviously be the one doing that to someone as well. Let's not forget that the roles can be switched, reversed. Yeah, it's like very nice with the breeze. Breeze, because today in Denmark it's so hot. And the climate in Denmark is like, oh. There could also be something with, how can I say that, like something no something comes from someone you didn't expect. I think I can say it like that. Something is being offered, or something is being said from someone you didn't expect. It can just be, well, it can be whatever. It can even be support, or just like kindness in a way. Things are happening. Remember to secure something. Something might be loose. Could be something with a bike or a car. Something electronic. There's something you need to tie. Something that might be loose. Very specific message. Don't panic. Don't panic. Something is rattling, like, you know, it makes a noise before. You just feel it. We're back. There's a lot of things that I'm sensing today. Wow, this reading might actually be very long. But, well, when you tap into your intuition, I guess this, like, thing that was stuck is really doing its thing. Now I also understand why I feel like I've been, like, swollen on one side. Damn. This is for you guys to pay attention to your emotions, but also your body. If there's tension or stuckness or something, it's actually pretty magnificent how our body tells us, like, hey, pay attention. Pay attention. I will make you feel tense and sore, and I said stuck, then the camera ended. I hope you guys enjoy my longer week ahead reading today. Okay, what did I want to say? Did I say that? I don't know if I said, but I also feel there is a long-awaited conversation happening. It could be with a boss, it could be with family, it could be with yourself, it could be even a psychic, it could be with a friend, a lover, a partner. The last thing I want to mention here is that it could be something with you being invited to a gathering and to an event. Now that we have the Chariot, it could be further away in another city. Maybe there is something with spiritual events, a psychic, tarot card, crystals, astrology. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Or again, it's this energy like you knew, or you had sense that this something would happen. I just heard, it feels like someone is arriving in your life too. So pay attention to that, male or female. Someone new is arriving. Someone new. Very good energy. If it is someone from the past, it's someone with a new energy, but in a good way. You will know. You will know. The evidence will be there. I keep staring at the watch that he has on, and I think it's like, what is the time? 2? So maybe pay attention to around 2 o'clock. Oh man, I'm so bad with the PM and the AM. It's daytime. 14 o'clock. But isn't that what the time says? I don't know if you guys can see it. But yeah, Road trips might also be a part. I mean, I know that I do that, so yeah. Also, I do want to say, it's interesting because we actually do have the sign of Cancer once again, and this card is not connected with Cancer, so there is something about there could be some, what I wanted to say, if you are a tarot reader and someone asks for a reading, or if you want to offer someone a reading, that might be something you're actually being guided to do. But yeah, the Cancer sign, again, new moon in Cancer. Maybe there's something about the Cancer. Or Cancer season. That's also around the corner, right? I don't know. Are we in Cancer season now? Are we? If you are going out, road tripping, or just, again, going to a meeting or an event, you're being reconnected with new people. New people that's going to play very big roles, new roles. Wind confirms. The wind is bringing in the new. Long awaited, I heard. There's something with a person coming into your life, if it's online or if it's in real. It's quite unexpected for some of you. So yeah, there is also a potential for romance for you out there who seek that. Or just new friends or business. Potential business partners or people who can help you in a way. Connect you with the right people. You're going to have a very significant connection, yeah, conversation with a very significant person this week ahead. Pay attention, online or in real. I think that's going to be it, otherwise this is going to be way too long. I know you guys don't mind it, but I also need to have the time to record 2 more readings. So thank you guys, have a magical week ahead, and I will see you guys again, well, on Tuesday, obviously. Bye.